Hi everyone, Casey Mullaney here from CaseyMullaney.com. I actually did not plan on doing a video today. I was gonna actually take the day off. So this is a nice little extra treat for today. But I actually was listening to something of my own to try to get me in a great mindset, keep myself a little more in this happy, high-level, relaxed place. And I thought of something that is just super important that I don't think I've addressed in this way before. So my entire goal is to help you live your most joyful, happy life possible. And part of how you do that is by being in a more relaxed state on a regular basis. And if you don't know this background about me, I grew up having very high anxiety, chronic high anxiety. I knew what it was like to be relaxed maybe 1 or 2 days a year, if even. And I actually thought that was normal. It took me until I was in my almost mid-20s before I realized that that was not the norm for most people. And started seeking other means of correcting that. I guess early 20s, not mid 20s, but still, it took me a long time to realize that that was not normal. Well, tonight I was reminded of the first time that I experienced like a visualization where someone was walking you through almost like a meditation or a visualization, and I just remember how peaceful it was. I was very young. I was actually in Girl Scouts, and I actually remember the whole day of it, or the whole evening, whatever that we had of it. But we ended the night with this calming visualization exercise. And from there, I started implementing that more into my life. Like, I was young. I was very young. I was like maybe 10, if even. And so it was something that I would think of often. I remember how relaxed it made me. And so I would use this technique often. Now, even if you don't have issues with high anxiety, or this is not something you struggle with often, I do think it's important on a daily basis. As adults in general, we have stressors coming at us from a regular basis. We're not always in a lighthearted space. We're not always in a relaxed state. And when we're not in a relaxed state, we're not behaving our best. We're not being our best selves. We're not making our best decisions. Things are happening to us that probably could have been avoided just because we're not in this more relaxed state, which puts us in more of a state of flow and acceptance to positive things coming into our life. So today I just want to kind of reiterate a little bit about practicing visualization exercises along with meditation. If this is something you're not familiar with, or this is like kind of a little bit mind-boggling to you, you can find things on YouTube. I'm going to start putting out some visualizations and meditations. I also have a slew of recommendations, so feel free to message me or contact me at CaseyMullaney.com if this is something that you're interested in learning more about. But essentially, you can actually do this on your own quite easily. One of the things I do is I listen to really calming meditative music. I've actually been listening to Enya lately, in case you are familiar with that at all, from like the 90s. It's really peaceful to me, and I will turn on a couple of songs from her. And I visualize myself, because it's not been like the most awesome weather at our beach. In case you're not in the US, we've been having quite intense cold fronts, and because I'm still in Northeast Florida, like today was like in the 60s, but chilly 60s, like not ideal for actually going and sitting out on the actual beach. So what I actually do is I will visualize myself at a warm tropical beach. I'll visualize like the waves rolling in front of me while listening to calming music. I'll like see the whole scene. I'll immerse myself into this entire scene, like visualizing this calming scene, and I start feeling the feelings as I'm actually there. Other things I have people do, and have had clients and friends do, is take these little mini mental vacations. It's like what I call them. Essentially, it's kind of doing the same thing. It's like taking maybe your favorite vacation moments and reliving them. In case you don't know this, my husband and I loved cruises for quite a bit of time. We live in Florida, so they're like an easy, cheap getaway. It's almost cheaper to go for like a cruise for a week than it is to live. So depending on your other extra expenses, but we tend to like, I love just sitting my butt in a chair and watching the water. So that does not like, that just costs the extent of the cruise. So anyways, there's times where I will just visualize like and remember, just bring into my memory times of just sitting and watching the water on a cruise ship and experiencing that again in my mind with my eyes closed. And it's almost like you're actually experiencing that vacation as if it's happening right now. So this takes you through a really relaxing exercise, and you want to make sure that if you're reusing a vacation in your memory, that it was a relaxing, happy vacation. I just thought I might throw that out there. I know we've all had vacations that were a little more intense than relaxing, so make sure you're using happy, relaxing moments. And this can take just 10 minutes, maybe 15 if you really want to. Sometimes you can even do this for 5 minutes. Again, just having the relaxing music. I know I have some again, message me if you want anything that I personally use, but I do have some meditative music that actually does have like the sound of the ocean in it. It also has like some instrumental background, and that also helps me put myself in that place. Other times, I know I've mentioned this in the past for other reasons, but I actually listen to music that I would associate with that situation. Like it could be some fun like beach music or reggae music or some great Kenny Chesney, love him. So anything that helps get you back into that more relaxed, happy vibe, because when you put yourself back into that state, it just makes life easier. You're remembered how easy life can be, also how easily great things can come to you, and it helps you live your life from a more joyful state. When you're in that state living your day, you're going to make better decisions. You're going to go for things that are bringing more joy into your day versus things that are bringing in more stress. And you're also able to separate the things that maybe are bringing you additional stress that don't need to be there. Like maybe you have some things that are on your plate that just seem horrific in that moment, but it allows you to put that into perspective. It allows you to go, you know, this really sucks today. I wish it was not happening, but in the grand scheme, when I'm on this vacation again later, that's not going to bother me. So it kind of just allows you to separate yourself from these external factors and bring yourself more into yourself and what's important right now. So anyways, I hope this was helpful today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, then feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Facebook, and of course, you can always find me at CaseyMullaney.com, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.